Hey, it's Cosmic Charles, and I'm back with another video. So, basically after since the ban, the meta's changed in such a way that Ruby Storm's just been playing very well. I've had like 3 5-0s with it, and like I don't know how many 4-1s, but it's been really nice. Um, yeah, it's also perhaps the changes that I made to it also are panning out a bit too. Probably a combination of the factors. So I thought I'd start with a little deck tech here. I am going to play a league, or at least attempt to play a live league. We'll see if I can get that done today. If I can't get it done today, then I'll just upload whatever I have, since it's been too long since I've uploaded another video. And I also plan on doing a turbo video soon. I had a request in the comments, but because this is the deck that I'm playing a lot, I decided I would do a video on this one. Yeah, so how does this deck, what is this deck? So this is a familiar storm deck, a fam storm, I guess, which is maybe more accurate than Ruby Storm. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. I'm calling it Loot Loops because, you know, it's a bit of an homage to the breakfast combo decks of the past. But essentially, this deck, you're trying to draw most or all of your deck in order to either loop them out with Stream of Thought or get a big Seize the Storm, give it haste, and then like attack for, 60 or something like that with 2 tokens. Yeah, but I'll just go card by card here. Give me one moment, let me collect my thoughts. So, I guess the first change that I made was I'm now running 16 lands. My previous video was only at 14, but I was tired of mulliganing into oblivion and losing to that. So I'm up to 16 lands. I was running 2 Tinder Farm, but I really wanted to have a second copy of Red Elemental Blast in the board, so I brought in a Forest. So this deck runs an absolute crazy amount of discard. We have the 9 cards here. Actually, I'll go. So this deck runs 20 big card draw spells in the main. Sorry, 19 big card draw spells in the main. You have 4 Desperate Raving, 4 Electric Revelation, and 1 Faithless Looting, which are all capable of drawing 4 cards. So that's a lot. That's 36 cards between the 2 of them. You have 4 Glimpse of the Impossible, which all draw 3 cards, which is another additional 12. And then you have, there should be 2 of these, 4, 6, 7 draw 2s, which is, an additional 14. So I think all told you have like 66 points of card draw, including the Manamorphose. And then you have the Revolutionist, which can also be card draw. And you also have 2 Stream of Thought, which just makes everything more likely. Helps with the consistency. Now, when you get low enough on cards in library, or there's other situations as well where you don't want to mill yourself, you want to mill your opponent, just because the risk of milling over things that you don't want to mill over could cost you. So you need to be on the lookout for that, but I'll get into that maybe a little later. Yeah, so you also need mana, so you can continue to chain your cards off. That's why Rite of Flame and Seething Song is here. Post-board, against slower matchups, you can take out the Rite of Flame and then just use Stream of Thought to shuffle back in your Seething Song. Of course, in that situation, you're usually going up to 3 Stream of Thought. Because this deck has 2 win cons. It has Seize the Storm and Stream of Thought. Stream of Thought is pretty much your main win con. Seize the Storm is kind of like you just boarding against yourself. It's much less likely that you'll fizzle with Seize the Storm, Bitter Reunion as your win combo. I believe in the league that I 5-0'd, I even won against Burn. I fizzled. I didn't even see the Bitter Reunion, but I was able to cast Seize the Storm for this 1919. I could have flashed it back, but I made a mistake. Luckily, that didn't cost me the game. I could survive 2 turns and get him with there. But that's what I mean. Like, it's just far less likely that you'll fizzle with a Seize the Storm. So it's nice having one in the main. Also, I'm not really too sure what you do with additional board space for your other combo. For your other win condition. It also has the advantage of your opponent boarding in Weather the Storms and Fogs against your game too when you're not running Seize the Storm. And as has come up, I once played against a Campfire deck. Sorry, they were running Feldon's Cane, not Campfire. They had 2 of them, and it took me 15 minutes to mail them out game 2. So I had 5.5 minutes to win game 3. So I just had to bring in my Seize the Storm win condition. And yeah, I managed to get there in 3.5 minutes, I think. And I could have even gone a little faster. I slowed down at the end when I saw how much time I had. But that's another reason when Siege Storm just wins very quickly. Why is a Revolutionist in this deck? So you're running 4 copies of Desperate Ravings, which I feel like you kind of just have to run. You could make an argument for running 3 post forward and keeping it a Faithless Looting, but I've had mixed results with that. And Desperate Ravings, where Faceless Looting would be good, is around 3 cards in hand, puts you at 20% for a card you don't want to discard. So I feel like I would still keep it at 4, just because of how much value it can give you. And if you don't have enough cards in hand, Faithless Looting doesn't get you there. So the Revolutionist is here because this is a random discard on it. And that means you can be in a situation where you actually discard your Bitter Reunion, and perhaps you already had a Stream of Thought in the graveyard. So the next Desperate Ravens you flashback. Oops, you discard a Stream of Thought. Well, now you can't win the game. But with the Revolutionist in the deck, it can bring back a Stream of Thought and let you go off there. It's pretty niche, but it is important to have. It also gives you a little bit of grave protection. So that's why that's there. It also is a 3/3 creature, so you can like kill your opponent pretty quickly if you only have something like, I don't know, like 17 spells in the graveyard, plus like the change with this would still be enough to go over 20 with your trample dude. Yeah, anything else here? I think I've talked about how big the draw. Oh yeah, so you're running a lot of flashback cards. You're running 10 flashback cards. So Seize the Storm is actually has a little bit of play against main deck Nihil Spell Bombs. In fact, I believe I beat an Affinity deck, although it could have been Wildfire. I forget which one. With that mode, because this isn't just flavor text here. This token's power and toughness each number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard, plus the number of cards with flashback, control, and exile. So if you've drawn most or all your deck, you can get this to be like 10/10s or 9/9s. I think against the Affinity player, they were... I don't actually know, but it was lethal. The opponent conceded after I got it and didn't even crack the spell bomb, so I have no idea how many things had an exile, but it was close to all of them. So that was just lethal there. What else? Yeah, again, I think I already mentioned this. You need to be post-board when you take out your Rite of Flame. You need to be using your Stream of Thought to shuffle the Seething Song back in more aggressively. These cards are great for both ramping and for filtering mana. They can be rituals as well. There's a lot of play. It's a pretty hard deck to play. Now over to the sideboard, it's pretty much a 10-card sideboard. You have your 4 Apostles' Blessing, and then your 6 Red Blast effects. The 6/1 is only brought in against mono blue decks, because you'll bring in a Nightscape Familiar against blue-black or blue-red decks, because you can't afford to bring in your Apostles' Blessing and a good number of Red Blast effects. So just going up to 9 can help you play around like a Breath Weapon or, bolts or what have you. You can populate the field before. I believe I once beat... actually, I think I was against this Affinity player, beat Crackland Shaman back-to-back just by having like a large amount of FAMs in hand. And you have Siege Smash. If you believe your opponent's on 3 or more Nihil Spellbomb type cards, consider bringing this in, because it takes 2 in order to beat you with 3 Stream of Thought in the deck. You bring in the 3rd Stream of Thought typically, because it makes you, and usually what you do to board in the combo is you board the alt combo, is you board in your 3rd stream, a Nightscape Familiar, and a Compulsive Research, cutting your Bitter Reunion, Seize the Storm, Revolutionist. And this just makes it like a more redundant deck, safer against Grave Hate, because they'll need 2 Grave Hate to screw you over, typically. And you can usually, like, once you have a pile, there's so many ways to mill the person out with a pile. I think I once did it with like a Compulsive Research, a Manamorphose, a Seething Song, and a Big Score, or something like that. I don't quite remember that one. That one was hard, though. I even did it with just 1 Big Score once, plus a bunch of glimpses. But that one was also... I almost messed up with that one. But because I wasn't just making sure what I should have done is just put 3 in exile, 3 in my library, then exile the 3, so I was guaranteed to draw a Big Score. I did manage to win, but I had like a 2 out of 5 chance of losing when I didn't draw it once. I had to put 5 back in my library. Anyway, kind of rambling a little bit. Another thing you can do is go down to 14 lands against a burn type deck where you don't have time. to bring in your Apostle's Blessing, because you have to leave in your Rite of Flame. You won't necessarily have the time with the land drops, although I have had that work out in the past. This doesn't feel reliable to me, because they are also a turn 4 deck, although you are a turn 3/4 deck. All right. I feel... oh, and the Dispel here, that Dispel is for... what's that for? Thraben Charm. It's also useful against, like, removal spells as well. I think that about sums it up. So, I guess we shall go on to the league, I guess now. All right. See you in the league. Okay, here we are for match 1, game 1. This is not a keepable hand, so I will mulligan it back. This hand's keepable. Now, I'm a little concerned about being able to play this while commenting, but we shall see. I'm going to keep this Rite of Flame. I'm low on mana. I'm going to bottom this Desperate Ravings. I can either discard or cast the Rite of Flame. I was being a little more aggressive with discarding my Rite of Flames, but there's been a couple times where I've lost because of that, so I'm trying to be a little more... oh, what's this? Okay, it's Elves. So they're also they're a turn 4 deck, so luckily I'm on the play. But this is one of the decks I can lose to. In fact, I have lost to in the past. So what I'm hoping to do is turn 3, probably casting the Electric Revelation. Best draw would be a Big Score or a Pirate's Pillage, or actually the best draw would be a FAM. Because we need to draw a FAM, and we need to draw one relatively quick order here. We have 8. In fact, there is an argument for not doing the Seize the Storm combo, because you have, like, you can go up to 9 main deck that way, but I really like to Seize the Storm in the main. It's been good. All right, what are they doing? Hopefully they don't have a turn 3, because I definitely don't have a turn 3. That does not look like a Timber Watch, whatever you call that thing, so they do not. So I'm going to go main phase, Electric Revelation, discard Desperate Ravings here, and hope to draw a FAM. Okay. FAM and lands or something here, because we are running out of time. Okay, did I draw a FAM? Let's see. I did, and a land. Perfect, everything. So we're going to try and go for it next turn. Little low on mana. I'm glad I kept the Rite of Flame. Hopefully we can draw another one, because it's not looking too good right here. You could make the argument of waiting one more turn, but this, because they don't have that much, but this is a distant melody. We'll see what they do. I'm very tempted not waiting one turn, but waiting one turn does give me a free Electric Revelation draw too, which makes it even more likely that I don't fizzle. Because right now, with all I have is the Electric Revelation. If they just swing and cast nothing, I'll wait another turn. If they cast pretty much anything, I'm going, anything significant, I'm not going to. I don't believe they have any haste effects, though. Well, they usually don't. They might. Who knows? But we'll see. All right, opponent's taking their time. We go Priest of Titania. Does that mean I need to go for it next turn? I don't know. It depends if they can go, hasty things. Because I might wait, because this isn't that great. I would need to draw another FAM pretty quickly with this hand. Seething Song would also be nice. I might wait. If the Priest of Titania is the only thing they have going on, I'll probably wait. Mass Vanduul, don't care. 1, 2, 3. But wait a second. How much damage would that giant snake be? God, I want to wait so badly. But how much damage would that giant snake be? You know what? We're not going to wait. I don't want to lose to the giant snake. And also, I'm not actually losing that much by going for it here. Because that big score... I'm going to go red-green with the Metamorphose. I'm not going to use the Rite of Flame. Yeah, because this big score gives me treasure tokens. So I can kind of test the waters a bit here. See if I can go off. Nice, that was a good hit. So now the question is, do I want to hold and see if I can draw another thing to reduce the Seething Song even more? I think I do. I have 3, 5 mana right now, so I can go big score, 1, 2, 3, and I'll have red, green, 2 treasure tokens floating. Yeah, it's worthwhile to big score first before Seething Songs here, because I have this Rite of Flame. Okay. Alright, that's great. So now I can go Goblin and Narcomancer, and I'm going to be discarding this Rite of Flame now. I can go Seething Song. That does mean I'm kind of like pinched on colored mana now, but I still feel like it was worth it. I didn't know I was going to draw what I drew. I'm going to go Revelation for 1 mana, discard Rite of Flame. Nice. We go Metamorphose, red. I'm going to float a green here. Oh, I should have glimpsed first so I could have had more information. Oh, well. I was going to need the green anyway. I still have 1 blue floating. Although I guess I had another little sloppy. I should have floated blue. I had the Seething Song. There was no reason for me to do that. Hopefully I don't lose to not having blue mana. Yeah, well, it's possible. Yeah, that's really pinching me now. I'm going to mill myself and shuffle some things back in. I know this takes me out of Desperate Ravings, but I feel like this is better. How many glimpses do I have in the graveyard? 1. So what am I shuffling back in? I'm shuffling in Glimpse, not Seething Song, big score, Glimpse, big score, Metamorphose, Metamorphose. Is that even worth it? Depends on what's on top of my library. But I think I will mill myself. I have tons of mana. I could hit some more things with Flashback. I have to hope to get some more colored sources in here as well. That was pretty good. 3 lands on top, so I'm actually pretty glad I did that. Big score and a Metamorphose, please. Okie doke. Moving kind of slowly here. I'm usually much faster, but I'm feeling nervous for some reason. So now I am going to have to go Seething Song from Exile. And I can either discard this Seething Song or this Electric Revelation. I think I'll discard the Electric Revelation. I know I have a lot of mana, but I don't want to run out of mana. And I feel like I just have so much card draw. Now I will discard this Seething Song. Big score, discard Seething Song. Metamorphose, red. And I guess I'll go 1 blue here. If that feels pretty free to do. And another Electric Revelation. I'll do the 1 from Graveyard because it costs 1, discard the land. And now it's just a matter... Oh, that was nice. I'm going to stream myself again. At 33. Not too worried. I'll probably put a one Seething... Oh, damn. That was actually a pretty good hit there. But you win some, you lose some. I got rid of... Oh, do I want the Revolutionist back in there? I guess I'll take the Revolutionist. I'll play it safe. I still have a lot of mana, so I'm not too worried. 1 of those back, although maybe I should have been more concerned. We'll see. I have also just tons of these pillage effects as well, so I'm not overly concerned of running out of mana here. And there's still 1 Seething Song in the deck as well. There we go. And now, because I've actually kind of increased the quality of my cards a lot, I don't really want to mill over some good things. I know this is 26 is a lot. I'll probably hit some dead things, but I just don't want to get unlucky here. Stream of Thought, Seething Song. I don't think this is right, by the way. I think I'm being a little too cowardly, but I just want to play it safe. And there we go. And let's see if I made the right call. There we go. Uh-oh. We'll see. I mean, it's hard to tell because, I shuffled the library, but those 2 lands are... Uh-oh. I have a lot of blue mana, though. We're okay. So those 2 Desperate Ravings. So that's 4 more cards I can draw. Random draw. Oh, there's a bit of reunion. Now I'm no longer worried about accidentally discarding something. Okay. There's a Stream of Thought. I will stream myself now because if I mill over my dude, it's all over. I did. Oh, I did. All right, sweet. So I believe that's game, right? Well, I'm going to put back in a Seething Song. Wait. Don't. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23. Plus all of these. Mana. 7 mana. Cost of flashback. 4, 5. 2, this. 1 floating. Alright, I'm not shuffling back in the stream. Okay. And now I guess I'll just go green. That's better work. Wait, 3 to flash. If I have 4, it's 3 to flashback. Yeah. This. Seize the Storm. Red, red. I'm playing so slowly right now. Red. Desperate Ravings. There we go. White. Give everything haste. Usually I play faster. This I should have won already by this point. I'm just not used to commenting. This should be game. Because they need to put a lot in front of it. Because I'm singing with everything here. They can untap something, but I mean, they need to block everything. I mean, they got 22 coming in with trample. Like, all right, F6. Let's see what they do. Wow, I am nervous. I shouldn't be this nervous. I don't know why. Anyway, I guess they don't know it has trample. Okay. Now, game 2 is much harder. They have Mesmeric Fiend as well as Blue Blast type effects. So, I need to be careful. And this one's going to take longer because I am bringing in my Stream-a-Thaw combo. Why am I doing this? Because they don't run fogs and things, right? Well, the reason why is because I want the Nightscape Familiar in there. So I want to be able to go off a little faster against this deck. Also, you know, you never know. Also, they might have Grave Hate as well. And I'm more susceptible to losing to Grave Hate with the Seize the Storm win. So this is what I did. This is the standard sub in your alt win con thing. You could also take out a Faithless Suiting for 1 extra card. But I'm not going to bring in Pyroblast for their Blue Blast effects. I just don't think that's worth it against a mono green deck. Yes, they might have it open, and I could lose to that, but you just need to be fast. Fast, and this is pretty fast. It is much harder to win this way, but the extra, and you could argue a little less, it's also a little less reliable, but you do have the 3rd stream, which helps with reliability. Uh-oh, we're going to 5. All right, this is pretty good. Wow. Am I going to have to bottom this Thornscape Familiar? No. I can bottom this Hickory Woodlot and hope to draw mana. Is that not the riskiest? Oh, this is hard. If only this is a Mulda 6, this would be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I am going to bottom the Hickory Woodlot here. I lose extremely hard to a Mesmeric Fiend, but I mean, I think that was always going to be the case with this hand. Ah, nice. Drew the land, never punished. Alright, so I'm going to play the Geothermal Crevice. I'm going to go Thornscape Familiar, Geothermal Crevice, Manamorphose. Probably not sacking the Geothermal Crevice. Or should I? Well, with 2 FAMs already on the board, I don't think I should. I also don't have that much draw going on. Yes, Electro Revelation's a draw 4, but I'm going to need to see mana as well. There might even be an argument for holding back that crevice, because what am I going to discard to the revelation? This is tricky. This is why you don't really want to mulligan too low. A glimpse of the impossible can get you out of like a situation like this, but we don't have time. We simply don't have time. Let's see what they do here, because again, I'm feeling pressured. Even with like a blue source or something like that, I'll be feeling under pressure. So far, they don't have blue mana, though. What are they tapping? Piece of Titania. So I'm probably going to have to go for it next turn. Ooh! I should still play this Thornscape Familiar. I don't think it's worth going red-green, Goblin and Archimancer, next turn double green. No, I need the red mana, because I don't have enough, which means I'm definitely not sacking this crevice. I will lose... Again, I'm still dead to, whatever it's called, Mesmeric Fiend, pretty hard, because they can take my Electric Revelation. Am I going to sacrifice both my lands here? That is a question. Probably. Depends on what they present. I really don't want to see, like, colored mana out of them. I'm going to go Metamorphose, red. So probably not, actually, because I need the red mana. This is hard. Hard. Might not even be worth casting that on Archimancer. No, it has to be worth casting the Anarchomancer. Even though it uses a red, I only have 3 red available. Give me 1 red to draw mana. Okay, what do you hit? Please no colored mana creatures. Nothing to give you blue or black. Korean Ranger, Elves Mystic, Elves Mystic. Good. That doesn't give blue or black. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I play this deck all the time. But I guess it's just different when you're recording. Let's see. Actually, to be fair, this deck usually does get my heart pumping. It's just usually not talking about it. Alright, so no colored mana. That's another one of those. Tap for a bunch. Play a Giant Hydra. Timberwatch Elf. Oh crap, so I need to go for it next turn. So I am dead unless I go for it. Alright, so sacrifice. Okay, that's better than nothing. That's actually give me something great to discard as well. So Metamorphose using the green, and I'm going to go red. Excellent. That's actually fantastic. Now I can sacrifice this. I can go Goblin and Archimancer. Yep, Goblin and Archimancer. I guess I didn't need to sacrifice that. Oh well. Thornscape Familiar. Big score. Discard this. Now I am in a rough spot here. Yes, that solves all my well, a lot of my mana problems. I'm still don't have that much. I have 1 draw 4 and a random draw and a draw 2 with a random discard going my way. I like to pop my graveyard up so I can pay attention to what's going on. Right. Discard this here. Discard this here. That, whatever it's called, was nice. Yeah, here we go. This is feeling good. Should I stream myself? No. Not, Should I stream myself? I get Big Score, Pirate's Pillage, Metamorphose, Seething Song. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty early. I have a good chance to have a lot. This leaves me with, yeah, alright. Cast, mill myself. Nice. That was a good mill. Alright, so I'm going to put Seething Song back in, because I don't want to run out of mana. Big Score, Pirate's Pillage, Metamorphose. Of course, I mean, I've had better, but I was all at like 1 Metamorphose for card draw, so I'm kind of glad I did that. Alright, discard the Electric Revelation. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. I mean, I'm dead if I pass a turn back, so that's good. I'm glad I shuffled in that Seething Song. Glimpse the Impossible. Big money. Alright, that was a little bit of money. Well, I mean, it's actually a fair bit. That Faithless Looting draws 4, and I'm up to 3 cards in hand, which means that is good. I'm discarding the Thornscape, leaving the land in hand, because I do have other things. So now I can, you know what, I am going to looting. Normally I would just cast a Desperate Ravings here, but I'm a little worried about accidentally discarding a Seething Song. Faithless Looting in Exile is great. It's much less good. I'm also going to discard this Desperate Ravings, because again, I want that in my graveyard. I don't want to reduce my hand size. Alright. Red. What's happening? Manamorphose. Man, I'm playing too slowly. Red. Red. Nice. Seething Song. Now I'm more inclined to actually do it the other way with the Desert Ravings, but I have this in hand and I don't want to accidentally discard it, so I'm just going to do this. Nice. Glimpse. And I'm feeling extremely safe now. I'm just going to go red here with this. Or should I go red-blue? I'll go red-blue. Red, blue. What am I hitting? One of those, eh? I'm going to stream myself again. I'm at 25 cards. It's feeling pretty safe. Okay. Not too bad. Got rid of some non-card draw. Glimpse. Seething Song. Glimpse. Alright. Now what? Big score. Discarding the Nightscape Familiar, I suppose. Pirate's Pillage. Discarding the Anarchomancer. There's an argument for leaving that in hand. Yeah, for this reason. But I don't... But I can always discard this Compulsive Research anyway. Glimpse the Impossible. Yeah, which is what I'm going to do. How much card draw do I have? I could go draw 3, discard 2, or hope to spike a land off of this. It's so risky. Is it that risky? Well, if I hit... How many lands do I have in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 lands. 6 lands. 1/3. You know what? That's at parity. We're going for it. This could backfire. Blue, I just don't want to, there we go. Draw 3. Nice. Always had it, all the time. Never punished. That could have gone horribly, though. Seething Song. Big score. Discard. Thornscape Familiar. I mean, not that horribly, but I could have fizzled from that. Why do I do that then? Well, I could have also fizzled from running out of card draw. If I had like a bunch of lands on top, like look at this. This is a huge clump. I'm very glad I held that. Now, I might hold this Seething Song because yeah, I'm going to hold this Seething Song. I have a lot of mana, so I'm going to Desperate Ravings. Now, I discarded one of those. That's okay. Now here's the part where you should really count what you have in your graveyard to figure out if you should mill yourself or not. 1 glimpse. 2 glimpse. 3 glimpse. I'm going to mill myself. How many big scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm milling myself. Alright, cast. Mill myself. Damn, I hit the Stream of Thought and a glimpse. Alright, but Stream of Thought, glimpse. Glimpse. Alright, I have tons of mana, so I'm not too worried about that. Stream of Thought, glimpse. Okay. I'm shuffling in both Stream of Thoughts because I'm actually probably going to be using another Desperate Ravings here. Desperate Ravings. And again, why am I doing Desperate Ravings? The odds are I will discard one of those 3. It's much more likely I do that. That didn't happen that time, but... Alright, should I stream them again? No, I believe... Wait. I'm going to stream them. How many glimpses do I have? 1. 1. Just 1 glimpse? That can't be right. I guess just a 1 glimpse. Alright, I'll lead on a glimpse then. Glimpse the Impossible. I'm taking way too long to play this. This should not take me this long. Oh, a big score. I'll mill them. Sure. Mill. Stream of Thought. Cast. Target you. All right, so this is usually much faster, but I'm commenting is going pretty slowly. I'm actually tempted just to upload this game now, or maybe I'll just take a break and upload at least 2 from this league. So Stream of Thought, Manamorphose, Glimpse. There we go, that looks good. All right, taken way too long to play. Way too long. I should not take this long, but I am taking a long time. There we go. Now I can go Manamorphose, red, and I'm just going to go blue here. Come on. All right. Blue. Now this is an infinite loop. I won like a long time ago, but you know, the opponent wants to see if you time out, and that's fair. That is fairity. Okay, Seething Song. Or I mess up, which is also possible, you know? Because I'm very nervous for some reason. I don't know why. Glimpse-a-dimps. Oh, did I have a, No, I didn't. Alright, so Stream of Thought. Glimpse. Seething. Is there a lag? Why is this taking a while? There's a little bit of lag here, so it's not all on me. That looks good. Okay, I can't think for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Alright, Glimpse. There is a trick. The fastest way to do this, by the way, I'm gonna glimpse now, is to get a glimpse the impossible loop with double stream of thought. So I'm not doing that yet. I'm gonna go glimpse, stream, seething song, Manamorphose. But like it takes you can go very quickly when you do that. So Manamorphose, and yeah, there's a slight amount of lag, which is causing me some issues. Blue, and I'm gonna go Glimpse, Seething Song. Gotta be careful not to press that Desperate, because that'll just cast. It's okay if I accidentally click a Manamorphose, so it gives me a chance to cancel, but not the other way. And I'm just going to float a little more blue mana before I start doing that line. And I'm going to go Seething Song, Glimpse, Compulsive Research. I didn't actually click a Seething Song, I just said Seething Song, so I'll put a Seething Song in as well. Looks good to me. Alright. And this takes significantly longer when I'm commenting, by the way. That is definitely part of it. I would probably have won about 4 minutes ago, I think. I think it's adding about 5 minutes to my clock, which is a little scary because I have lost to, sorry, not lost. I've won with like 5 minutes or like less than 5 minutes on clock before, so I'm definitely going to have to take a break after this and collect myself. All right. Stream of Thought, Glimpse, Manamorphose. Wait, what am I doing? How many Manamorphoses do I have left? 1? Sure. Glimpse. Good enough. Okay. I mean, they are dead. So here I'm going to do what I said, and I'm just going to start doing the 3. This is the last Manamorphosed. Red. Blue and blue. All right. Glimpse. Of note, I could have had Seize the Storm in here, and it looks like I probably would have won much faster. But again, wow, this is... I'm going to have to restart my client. I seem to be lagging here, but I also believe it is part of the commenting. I'm doing a lot of counting and stuff that I normally would just like assume, but it's making me second guess myself. Stream of Thought Glimpse to make it a 2. Stream of Thought Cast You. Shuffle back and Stream of Thought. Yeah, there's about a second lag. Okay, so it's not just me. I'll reset my client. Glimpse. Stream of Thought. Cast targeting you. And this is the Glimpse thing I was talking about. It's really fast because you're doing 8 cards a turn. Stream of Thought Glimpse. Okay. You could even make it 11, but I'm not, by adding that into there, but I'm not convinced about that. And I have enough treasure chests that I don't need to do any more, whatever metamorpho shenanigans, which adds time. Okay, stream of thought. Let's see how quickly I can... There we go, blue. I wish I could just select all of them, tap all these for blue. That'd be nice. But, you know, no one cares about the proletariat. It's working. Well, I guess actually I have a lot of treasure, so what am I saying? I'd be on the other end of that. No. No, it's the wizards who needs to... Or whoever owns this should make the treasure tokens tap for blue. Alright, all at once. Target you. I should have just... Whatever, it's fine. Alright, shuffle back in Stream of Thought. Okay. Now I can go Stream of Thought. Cast... I could have replicated that one twice, so I mean, it's fine. Let's replicate this one once. Okay. And again, apologies to my opponent. I should have won this like 7-ish minutes ago, from the looks of it. Although there might be lag, might be causing me some issues here. Same targets. Okay. Shuffle and stream. Glimpse. Okay. 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 And compulsive. You. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag, so that's part of it as well. But normally, with what I just did, I would usually have like 10 or 12 minutes left on clock. So this felt like it took me a much longer time. All right, so like I said, I need a break. Wow, crazy. All right, see you for match 2. So, looking for a turn 2 bit of reunion. I pressed the wrong button. This is match 2. And it looks like you're up against Burn. So, I'm actually going to discard this Faithless Looting here. Burn can be slow. So I'd rather keep this land, especially if they're like planning on holding open removal. Okay, and I have a lot of card draw in hand with these 3 glimpses. I'm literally just waiting for a FAMs to go off. One of the things you can do if they're holding open interaction is you can try and go off at instant speed a bit, and still get that that stuff going on. So they do have a significant clock now for a burn deck. The problem is I don't have a FAM, and this is one of the ways you can lose. So I don't feel confident going for it yet. I'll take 3 here, but I am probably just going to have to go for it next turn and hope to hit a FAM off a glimpse. If they just swing it, if they bring me down to 15, that's 12. They don't have Metalcraft yet. I might have one more turn. If I have a FAM, I'll just go for it. Let's see, what's this? Vampire's Kiss. That puts me down to 11. I still don't think they can kill me from 11. They didn't play a land. So I'm just going to go Pirate's Pillage. Discard the crevice. Again, I don't have a FAM yet, so I don't feel comfortable going for it. I'll play that, because next turn I'm going for it regardless, and I just need a bunch of mana in order to play through there. No doubt lots of removal spells for my FAMs. I'm expecting to hit a FAM off of the first glimpse. I got 4 looks. Okay, they go... What's this? They do have Metalcraft now. Alright, they do a highway robbery. So I'm dead next turn, so I need to go for it now. So sack, red, sack. Using all my black mana, I'm going to glimpse. And we need to hit a FAM here. Alright. Yes, alright, so we hit a FAM. That's good news. I'll play the FAM using all my green. I'm going to go Manamorphose, using the green. I'm going to go red and green. I'm going to check to make sure I'm still recording. I am. So now I'm going to go Seething Song off the red. Actually, sack this. Let's glimpse first. Glimpse 1, 2. Just trying to see if I could hit another fam there. So now I'll Seething Song. And we still need to hit another fam. We have a lot of looks left though. Wow, still no fam. But we're trying. Metamorphose. Red, I guess. Red. No, I'll go blue. Another Seething Song. So we got a lot of Seething Songs here. I guess I will go big score. Red, blue, red. Discard this woodlot. There it is. Now I can go Metamorphose. Using this red. Let's go red here. Red. Now I can play the Thornscape Familiar. Using the red. Seething Song. And now I need to think about whether or not I should stream myself. Yeah, I'm going to stream myself. I don't care too much if I mill over one. If I mill over some of my fams. I have a lot. So there's a glimpse. I'm going to put back in glimpse. I'll just put in all 4 of my glimpses. I have 2 Seething Songs in hand. So I could leave one because I have a Revolutionist actually. So glimpse. So 1 glimpse, 2 glimpse, 3 glimpse. I have so much mana already. I'll put in a Pirate's Village. Actually, I will put in a Seething Song because I'm going to be out soon. So 3 glimpses in a Seething Song. Okay. And now I got to think a bit. I think I will discard this Revolutionist now. And bring back a glimpse. Revolutionist, grab glimpse. Okay. Draw 2. Now I can go Seething Song. Big score. Oh wait, I don't have my third. Okay, glimpse. I once actually won on 2, so... Oh wait, there it is. Alright, good. Well, I can still glimpse first anyway. Alright, so I'll just play this in Archomancer. That means this big score can discard this Rite of Flame. And this Pirate's Pillage can discard this Forest. I can go Rite of Flame. Glimpse. Rite of Flame. And it's just a matter of drawing into it now. Green. Don't need to play the Thornscape now, but I'm going to. Big score. Discard this Electric Revelation. Glimpse the Impossible. We're just waiting for it. There it is. Okay, so Seize the Storm. And Seize the Storm. And they concede. Alright, so we got there. Now we go for postboard, which is going to be a little more difficult. I don't know how many Nihil Spellbombs they run. It's probably 2. So, stream. 4 Blessing. Now this is a burn deck. Where are we? Come on, there we go. So, you could... oh wait, no, I'm leaving in my Rite of Flames. You could take them out when you're on the play, because you will be more likely to hit land drops, but you kind of need them, especially when you're on the draw. And I haven't really been taking them out on the play either. But if you feel like you need to bring in your Siege Smash, that is what you would need to do. Because to fit this in, I take out the Seize the Storm. the Revolutionist, and the Bitter Reunion. We seem to be having some lag here. Hopefully, we should be fine. And then we take out 2 lands. The Forest and the Tinder Farm. We don't bring in the Nightscape Familiar here. We just rely on our Apostle's Blessings to get the job done. You could take out the Faithless Looting, actually, for a art... Oh, wait, no, you can't, because Compulsive Research has to come in so that they can't untap and kill you. Alright, I don't run the other one so that I'm not dead if I'm at, like, 3 or less life. The Deep Analysis. I feel like this is good. Alright, submit. I don't like being at 14 land, but I feel like you don't have the time to make your land drops, especially when you're on the draw. Yep, I'll keep this. This is a turn 3 big score unless they duress me. And take the big score, but I imagine they would take the Seething Song. Alright, they play Shiny Mountain. I'll go Sandstone Needle, pass a turn. I'm going to go Crevice. Not turn 2, sorry, turn 3 big score. So it looks like I'm hoping I'm not dead on turn 4 from them, because I'm gearing up for a turn 4. Looking like I might be a bit of a tall ask here. How much damage are they doing? Duress. Uh-oh. That's going to take my Seething Song, I think. Which I kind of need. Could also take my... There's a bunch of things I could take here, actually. There's another good reason that I have Righted Flame in the deck. Still. I am going to use the first one, though, to ramp out this big score, unless they take the big score. In which case, I guess I'll discard the Stream to the Electric Revelation to try and hit more lands. And also the FAMs, because I still really need a FAM. They go. Highway Robbery. Oh, they took the Glimpse. Alright. That makes sense. And hopefully I'm not dead next turn. I don't think I am. There's an Apostle's Blessing, so that's good. Alright, Rite of Flame. And I am going to discard this Stream of Thought here. I have 2 more in the deck. This could bite you, though, doing this. Uh-oh. So that's not good. We don't have the FAM yet. And notably, our opponent is not even holding up interaction for it. What turn is this? This is their turn 4. They go Fiery Temper. I need to hit a FAM. Otherwise, I'm just going Electric Revelation, hope to spike. No, there's no way I survive this next turn. There's a Nihil Spell Bomb. They don't... Oh, okay, thank God, we hit. Alright, so this, that, and we're protected. I'm going to lead on the Rite of Flame here. Great. And then I'm going to go Thornscape Familiar. Green. I'll use the black. I guess I'll Manamorphose here at red-green. I should have maybe let on the Seething Song first, but it's fine. Okay. So we got to go for it. I'm going to add green-red here. Green and red. There's a big score. So that will leave me with... Yeah, I guess I can big score first, try and get a little more mana out of this Seething Song. That's not the best. So now I need the Seething Song. Right? Yeah, I should Seething Song now. I should go this. Or could I... You know what? I'm going to go Desperate Ravings. It's risky, but it saves me a mana. Damn, I discarded the Anarchomancer. Punished. That was actually very punished. That might cost me this this game. Well, that's what happens when you play it risky. I cannot... Alright, there they go. So, red... I cannot flashback that desk... Oh, wait. I gotta do 2? Yeah, I'm in trouble. I think I lost here. Oh, wait, I have the Soothing Song on the stack. Oh, shit. So now I'm at a draw, so I'm just dead. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think that would have helped me anyway. I mean, I could have flashbacked that Desperate Ravings. Would draw me into a Manamorphose? Not likely. Okay. So we lost game 2. On to game 3. What is going on with this leg? Jeez. Yeah, I'll just run it back, I think. I don't really want to play the slow land drop game against him. It does make him more susceptible. It means I'm more susceptible to discards because of my mulligans, but we'll see. Yes. I can't keep that. Uh-oh. I'll keep this. I'll bottom the Stream of Thought. I'll go turn 2 Thoros Came Familiar because I have the Apostle's Blessing for protection depending on what I draw. If I don't draw land, I will. The problem is they do have Duress. Alright, so this is not optimal, but it could be very good, especially if I draw another Depletion land. Okay. Not a Depletion land. I'll play the Thornscape. And try and do some stuff next turn, because I'll need to hit, like, hit more land drops and stuff. So hopefully they don't have double removal. Uh-oh. They might have double removal here. I was banking on them not having double. But let's see what they do. Are they just going to tap out? What's this? Contaminated ground. That's actually really bad for me. So now I'm forced to draw. Yeah, that's really bad for me. Uh-oh. This is how I lost, actually, once against some previously. Yeah, this is bad. I only have 3 untapped sources in the deck. Alright, well, at least they used 2 bolts on it. I could have gone off last turn, too. Man, that sucks. Alright, so... I don't know. I'm kind of actually hosed now, aren't I? I can't really do anything. Yeah. The contaminated ground got me. Oh, well. So it looks like we're going to be 1-1. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Fizzled, and then got hated out. Because this was a turn. I was, like, good for it next turn. I don't think there's any way out of this. Yeah, I'm just going to have to concede here. Yeah. Even a mountain off the top wouldn't save me here unless they have, like, no more... Yeah, there's a Nihil Spellbomb. Don't really care about that. But, yeah. That's game. Unfortunate. Oh, well. That can't happen. We needed 1 more land. We only had 1 land the whole game, and they contaminated ground did it. Well, that'll happen. Yeah, I was never drawing a land. Oh, well. That was a second match. We'll see if I'll do 1 more for this video or not. I have a lot of stuff to do, and my printer's not working, which means I need to actually go somewhere to print some stuff off. Alright. See you for match 3. Okay, and we are back for match 3, 1-1, unfortunately. But we'll see if we can bounce back, and hopefully we won't drop another match. Alright, and I'll play a Sandstone Needle and I'll pass the turn. This is going to be a turn 3 Pirate's Pillage, I believe. Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup for me. We can lose to a Thraben Charm plus Prismatic Strands game 1. So we need to be on the lookout for that. I'm going to get rid of this Desperate Ravings. The Pirate's Pillage right now. And what are they doing? Going Lunarch Veteran. And this, I don't have enough card draw to try to go for it. I need more. That's more card draw. Still not going to go for it. Just going to go Rite of Flame. This. Now, they could just, like, never tap out, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. And now I will go for it, provided they tap out. If they don't tap out, then I'll probably just let them swing in a bit and just kind of build up, accrue some value. That's 3, 6, and 9 right now with whatever it's called. They could play one creature, bring that to 12. I'm at 16. Still wouldn't quite be enough. So, what are they doing? I guess they're wondering about whether or not they should tap out. I guess they're not. So they do have Thraben Charm. Right now I can't really play around that. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Oh wait, what are they doing? Yeah, they tapped out. You'd love to see it. Now they might have Prismatic Strands here, which means they got to do it the hard way. Alright. What are they doing? It's Core Skyfisher, great. Okay, so they have one wide open. We got a lot of card draw, a lot of mana. I'm feeling pretty confident. Alright, this. That. I'll lead on a Rite of Flame, I guess. Yeah, I'll lead on this Rite of Flame. Thornscape Familiar, using the red. Glimpse the Impossible. There we go. I guess I will Seething Song now. Oh, I should have Manamorphosed first. That was dumb of me. I was thinking, oh, I'll lose the mana, but I'm doing this anyway. That's my cat. He wants some attention. Glimpse the Impossible. Mountain. We really need to hit another fam right now. 1, 2, 3. Discard. Okay, that gives me a little more life. And Electric Revelation. 1, 2. Discard. Okay, still going. Manamorphose. Let's go red, red here. Red. Red. Still going. Okay, so there's one of those. So I can go Thornscape. Now I need to hit more mana. So how much? I've seen one Seething Song, and I still have 2 Rite of Flame, so we're not... So we could still get there. I can't afford to cast that Goblin and Archomancer. I'll discard the Sandstone Needle. There we go. Alright. Red. Seething Song. Now I am going to tap out of blue here, because I need to get this Goblin and Archomancer down. Okay, my cat wants some attention. Alright, so now that my Goblin and Archomancer's down, I can go Electric Revelation, and I am going to discard this Desperate Ravings. Trying to hit blue mana here. There we go. Rite of Flame. Metamorphose, I'm going to go blue, blue. Blue and blue. Draw. Big score, that's nice. I'm going to mill myself with the Streamer Thought. I'm not going to bother checking what's in my library. I'll shuffle back in. Glimpse. Seething Song. Glimpse. Glimpse. Okay. And I'm actually going to flashback this here first. Try and get a couple more cards in hand for this big score. Discard the Tinder Farm. Seething Song. Glimpse the Impossible. Alright. Guess I'll stream myself again. Or should I glimpse first? Guess I'll glimpse first. Glimpse. Alright. Now I'll stream myself. Gonna shuffle back in. Glimpse. Glimpse. Seething Song. And just Stream a Thought. Okay. Now I can go Manamorphose. I'm going to go blue here. Manamorphose. So I don't have to do it the hard way. So I guess maybe just one blue. Okay. Glimpse. Yeah, because they don't have any way of discarding. There's a bit of reunion. That was very good. Bit of reunion. I'm going to discard this. Desperate Ravings. Okay, still missing. I'm going to discard this Forest. Okay, still kind of missing. Discard this other Forest. We're bound to hit it. I could just mill it now, I guess. Sure. Wait, how many glimpses do I have? I'll just mill it and then do it that way. Target myself. Wow, oh, there's Sea Storm. Okay, so Glimpse, Stream, Glimpse, and a Glimpse. Okay. Then I can go Seething. Oh, then I can go green for the Thornscape Familiar. Flashback the Seething Song. I mean, the Seize the Storm. There's a 26/26. That should get there. That'll do. Alright, and swing it. And if for somehow they do manage to survive this, I can backdoor into the other thing. Alright. So, mono white has a bunch of stuff. Well, really, it's just the Thraben Charms we're concerned about. So that means we need the Dispel. They also have Prismatic Strands. So our Seize the Storm strategy isn't going to work very well. And a Faithless Looting and the Bitter Reunion. And this is kind of standard for when you need to bring in something. Alright, I'll run it back. There we go, submit. I cannot keep that hand, unfortunately. So some mulligan. This hand I will keep. It's very close to getting there. I'm going to bottom the Desperate Ravings. I don't think I'll play the Goblin Anarchomancer just out on turn 2, because it dies to a Thraben Charm, and there goes like my whole plan. So hopefully I just naturally draw another land, or there we go, or a Ritual. So now what I can do is I can either go for the big score route, or I could do the Manamorphose, Goblin Anarchomancer, Manamorphose, Seething Song, big score. Depends on what's going on their side, how pressured I'm feeling, and also like what I have to discard for this big score. Because if I don't have anything good to discard, I might just go for it. Alright. That's pretty nice. I could go for it now. I don't want to. I want to give myself more stuff, more time. I don't want to fizzle. I could have gone for a turn 2 there, but I just felt like it wasn't necessary. This Force is also something I can discard to this big score. Give myself, like, everything, pretty much. So I'm going to go down to 16. And they just keep passing. Do I have anything else I can discard? I can discard that Electric Revelation, which I don't want to do. I think I'll just play this Forest here. Sorry, I don't want to discard the Forest. I mean, I'm just going to discard this Electric Revelation instead. And, what if they Thraben Charm me? Is that fine? I think so. It might top them out as well. So maybe I should have gone for it on turn 2. I had the potential. But again, they're only swinging in for 3. So that means That's 9. I just want to build up a lot of mana so that I can play through a Thraben Charm on one of my creatures. Big score. Yeah, I'll discard the Revelation. Just give myself more mana. There we go. That's very good. And because I'm waiting so long, I mean, yeah, I can play through Thraben Charm for sure now. I am low. Does it get any better or worse? I think I'll just go for it now. Yeah, I'm going to go for it now, actually. So I can probably respond to a Thraben Charm on my graveyard this way. Because I feel like I'm probably going to want that Electric Revelation. Alright, green. Thornscape Familiar. Sorry, that's probably quite green for a Thornscape Familiar. Might be... Oh, yeah, so they're going for the graveyard route. So Manamorphose. Actually, cancel. Yeah, whatever. Manamorphose. Red. Green. There we go. Thornscape Familiar. Glimpse. So if they have double Thraben Charm up, it's fine. I have the Dispel. Alright, red. Manamorphose. Red. Go red. Red. There we go. Pirate's Pillage. Discard the Thornscape Familiar. It is going to make it difficult, though. I will say that much. It's going to make it very difficult. I've never actually had the opportunity to play through that many, like 2 of them. I know I can. I just have to be very careful. Okay. Do I want to float blue? Not really. I have 5 treasure chests. Red. Red. There we go. Big score. Actually, you know what? At this point, I'm going to use one of these from the graveyard so I don't accidentally get pinched on that. There we go. I can go big score. Discard the Goblin and Archomancer. Glimpse. There we go. Mountain. Play Mountain. Now, I really need to be careful about these Desperate Ravings. I need to be very, very careful about those. I guess I will cast one of these Seething Songs. Electric Revelation. Discard. Because I cannot afford to discard that Dispel. Okay, Glimpse. There's a Dispel. Nice. Alright, so the Dispel's in exile. I feel much safer now. Alright, Electric Revelation with Flashback. Discard this Rite of Flame. Manamorphose. Red. I really need to hit a, I didn't need to put blue there, but whatever. Yeah, I really need to hit one of those things. So it looks like we are doing the risky biscuits. I'm not going to cast the Seething Song. I want to give myself more opportunity. Well, that's what happens. There it is. Alright, Stream of Thought. I'm going to target them. Targeting you. Shuffle back in a Seething Song. A Glimpse. How many Manamorphose in there? I have 3 Manamorphose in there. And a Glimpse. How many big score? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to hold at least one of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Alright, not this Glimpse. this Metamorphose. That makes it a little safer. Okay. Ooh, okay. Electric Revelation. Just from the graveyard, discard. I don't want to cast that Metamorphose. But I think I kind of have to here. Metamorphose. Yeah, I do. Red. Red. There's another Seething Song as well. Alright, so I guess another one of these. Alright. Glimpse the Impossible. There's a Pirate's Pillage that I really don't want to cast. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Making it difficult, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to cast this Rite of Flame now. Actually, yeah, I'll cast this Rite of Flame now. I want to leave these Seething Songs in hand. Why, you ask? For the Desperate Ravings. Okay, there we go. That's better. Blue. Stream of Thought. Cast. Targeting you. I still have one. It's going to be really difficult with only one, like... Oh, nice. They didn't go for it. Alright, so this, that, Glimpse, and another Glimpse. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to stream them again. Blue. This does put 2 stream back, actually. I'm not going to stream them right now. So I'm just going to go Electric Revelation. Discard a Rite of Flame. There we go. Now I'll stream them. Targeting you. Shuffle back in Stream of Thought. And where are they? I guess Pirate's Pillage. Do I have any more Glimpses in there? I guess not. Big Score. And I still have 1 Metamorphose. 1, 2, 3. Big Score. Alright. Okay, I feel like the Sword of Damocles is over my head right now. I'm just going to go Seething Song. Alright, and I'm going to go Glimpse. Don't want to use that Metamorphose, but I feel like I have to again. Actually, it's alright, I have a lot more colored stuff in there. Let's go red and red. Now I'm forced to do this again. So I could lose right here if I discard a stream. I did not. Big Score, discard a Narcomancer. Oh, and the reason why I'm targeting them instead of myself is I don't want to lose. I need to shuffle stuff back in so I can have like a good pile. Cast, targeting you. Okay, they're waiting. Surely they must have Tooth Raven Charm. Why else would they be waiting so long? Alright, Stream of Thought, Seething Song, Glimpse, and a Metamorphose. Is that good enough? I think I have to hope so. I want a Seething Song in there. Okay. Pirate's Pillage. Discard. Big Score. Discard. Let's go Glimpse first here. Glimpse. There we go. Red. I should have one Seething Song still in there, so I'm going to use this Seething Song now. Glimpse. There we go. Blue. Stream of Thought. Cast. Targeting you. So the trick is just keeping a pile ready so that I'm not going to lose to 2 Thraven Charm, which I think our opponent has. Glimpse, Glimpse, and I want another Manamorphose in there as well. Manamorphose. Okay, now should I do it again? Bring back all my Manamorphose? Yeah, I have... no, I guess that thing isn't good. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to go Glimpse here. Alright, Glimpse. Now I'm going to do it again. It's possible as well that they're holding up Prismatic Strands and they don't actually have double Thraven Charm. But that's what I'm playing around. Alright, there's one Thraven Charm. Blue. Dispel your Thraven Charm. Okay. Bring back and Dispel. Stream of Thought. Glimpse. Manamorphose. Okay. Glimpse. Okay. Glimpse. There's a Dispel. Alright. Seething Song. And now we can relax. We have beaten the double Thraven Charm. Alright. Blue. Stream of Thought. Cast. And luckily our opponent's almost dead as well. So, pretty much done here. We have the loop and we have protection. So with Stream of Thought, Glimpse, Glimpse, Seething Song. We have lots of Manamorphose. Okay. I can go big score. Actually, cancel. Here I'm just going to use these Manamorphose first in case there's some air in my deck still, and I can discard that to the big score. Blue and blue. There we go. Manamorphose. Red. Blue. Blue. And blue. There's a Glimpse. Alright, so I guess I will... Should I just stream them again, or should I Glimpse first? I guess I'll go Manamorphose, blue, blue. And just leave that, let that big score hang out. Manamorphose. Blue. And blue. Glimpse the Impossible. Cast a Seething Song. Okay. Stream of Thought, cast you. I'm probably going to double Stream of Thought them here. Stream of Thought, Seething Song, Glimpse, Metamorphose. Okay. It could be faster just to kick it as well, but I'm not going to bother. Alright. And I'll just shuffle in a Stream of Thought here. Actually, Stream of Thought, I guess Metamorphose. Make it even. Alright. Okay. And I can go Glimpse. And I can go Glimpse. And I can go Stream of Thought, cast, targeting you. Stream of Thought, Metamorphose, Glimpse. Glimpse. Okay. Seething Song. And how much blue do I need to make here? I need to do it once. Alright, Stream of Thought. Cast with Replicate. Targeting you. Replicate it once. 1, 2. Always yield. Same targets. Okay. So back in Stream of Thought and the Seething Song. Okay. 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 And Compulsive Research you. There we go, finally. Whew. Alright, so we managed to pick up game 3. We are now 2-1. There's nothing really our opponent can do here because we have a Dispel. Okay, and that was the third match. Hope to see you for match 4. Alright, match 4. We're 2-1. Let's see if we can't try and get a... yeah, I'll keep this. Get a 4-1 here. This is like 1 mana away from doing a lot of stuff. It needs rituals and lands though, so it's a little far away. But I do have a potential Pirate's Pillage or perhaps something with Thornscape Familiar, so there's some options here. Our opponent is N4 G64. Well, I don't know what that means. N4, I don't know. Alright, they've gone down to 5. Let's see what they do. I'm on the play, that's always good to see. And I'll pass the turn. That's a mountain, or a great furnace, which means this is burn, probably. Burn is one of my worst matchups as well. I mean, it's like 50-50. I can't really go Goblin and Archimancer Thornscape Familiar and have them both removed, so I'm not going to. This means that when I'm in this situation, one of the things I might have to do is just cast a Glimpse and hope it lands. Now, if I hit a Metamorphose at the top, I'm in great shape, but... yeah, that's not a Metamorphose. So I'm going to have to just cast this Glimpse looking for lands here. Then plan to use my... oh, that was a really bad miss. No lands and, like, things I wanted. But this does give me the mana now to attempt to go, like, big score or something. I just needed a little bit more mana. Oh, it's Affinity. Alright, well, that Glimpse was a pretty big whiff. But it is time to go for it. So I'm going to have to start... with the Thornscape Familiar, generic, into... oh, this doesn't actually work that well, does it? Oh well, big score, discard this. There we go. That force is actually pretty huge. They got lucky there. Not really paying attention to what I could do. I still might be in trouble, but we'll see. Because I can go this, that. I'm going to sacrifice this Desperate Ravings. Or discard this Desperate Ravings. Yeah, that's the problem there. So if these both get destroyed, I'm in trouble. I'm going to go for an Electric Revelation, discarding this Desperate Ravings. Alright. I have to stop there. I really hope he doesn't have removal in his hand. That is unfortunate. Because I have to... This gives him 2 turns, basically. I did draw a lot, but... yeah. Oh, there's a crack. Oof, that hurts a lot. Not good. Yeah, so I have to play some stuff out. He's going to sacrifice the 2 artifacts here. Sandstorm Needle. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the graveyard. So I could just cast a Seize the Storm here, which I probably will do. Yeah, no, he's gonna sacrifice. So I can't even cast Seize the Storm right away either. He's gonna kill both my creatures. If I can get a ritual, I will just cast a Seize the Storm. Like, oh no, and they have the blue-black. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna go... I can go Rite of Flame, or I can just pass the turn. I'm not in a good situation here. I guess I just pass the turn here. Or do I go... I want to hold this Rite of Flame. I'll just pass the turn. 6. I think I have to sacrifice this treasure token in order to get something going. Now, notably, he has black mana up. Affinity is one of my worst matchups, by the way. I think it's like my actual worst matchup. They just have so much for me. Alright, so I don't want to lose out on tempo here. I'm going to sacrifice this, discard my crevice. Let's see if he counters this. Alright. So I'm going to go Rite of Flame. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this works. Rite of Flame. Seize the Storm. And this would help stem the bleeding a little bit. Unless they have removal. He has removal. But that's 2, 4, 6. I might be able to flash it back. I'm at 8. I could just be dead to double Gal Blast here. Another Mirror Enforcer, so we have 1 turn left. Alright, well, let's go. I mean, if he has anything, I'm pretty much hosed, but it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. Go red. Red. Uh-oh. So, I can flash back this Seize the Storm, 6, and hope to survive at 4. I think that's my 5. Oh, that's not enough. Because it costs 7 to flash this back? Yeah, 7. So my only option then is to go, I guess, Faithless Looting to save mana. Yeah. I think we have lost this, so... Okay. This does give me another out. Okay. Yeah, that gives me 2 blockers. Play a crevice. Probably still dead, but this gives us another turn. Fizzling into that Crackland Cham was pretty brutal. We go blue. Black for a thorn. Uh-oh. That's really bad. Okay. So now I'm going to need to have blue mana, probably at some point down the line, in order to not fizzle. So I'm dead to a Galblast anyway, so I'm going to save one mana here. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Anamorphose, green. Let's go red, red. Oh, I guess I need to go red, blue, don't I? Blue. Okay. Rite of Flame. Sacrifice. Flashback. The Desperate Ravings. Ah, that sucks. Oh well, I mean, actually, either way, I was in trouble there. Cancel. Sack this. Black. This. The green. Discard. Okay. Rite of Flame. I have no idea how I get out of this, though. How I got out of this was drawing like one of those things much, much earlier. Alright. Okay, I mean, I need to have more. I gotta have a lot of blockers for this, so I don't know if I can cast this Electric Revelation. I guess I'll just see if I have like a Seething Song on top of my library. Okay, pass the turn. Go down to 2. I mean, it's super unlikely that I win from here, but you know, we shall see. They have to have apps like stone cold nothing at this moment in time. Block. Block. Okie doke. Down to 2. Dead to a Galblast for a while now. Alright. They can't cast the Crackland Shaman right now if they want to use that. I'm also dead to a... Oh, they don't have the black anymore. Still just the Galblast, and they should have tapped this island. Oh wait, no, they had to tap the black. That's right, for the Fanatical Offering. And it's a black spell. They're tanking. What's this? Am I dead? I'm tapped out. There's a Nihil Spell Bomb, so I'm hosed. GG's. Alright. And concede the game. So they took that one. I gave it the old college try though. It's not looking too good. This is a very bad matchup. They have Hydroblast and Nihil Spellbomb I'm less concerned about. But they have like Hydroblast, bunch of like Crowd Clan Shamans. I have beaten in the past, but I had very strong hands. I had a very strong hand, rather. What am I getting rid of here? That. And now the question is, how many Blue Blasts are they running? And whether or not I should bring in an Apostle's Blessing. I don't think I should. I'll just put in 4 Pyroblast. Don't know how much they're running, but we'll see. I kind of need this Siege Smash as well. Also, I don't really want to have 5 blue like Red Blast effects against a 3-color deck. But it looks like the 4-in-1 Dream's probably not gonna happen. They even know what's up now. Yeah, fizzling turn 1. Sorry, game 1. Kind of cost us there, unfortunately. Maybe I could have done things a little differently. I'm not certain. Like the only other option would have been to, I think, have passed. Like I don't know how well I executed that, but I think I executed it pretty well. I think I just didn't draw my second familiar quick enough. That's probably what that's nothing you can really do about that besides run more familiars. Now I'm running the Nightscape familiar here because I don't have the room to bring in the Apostle's Blessing. You need the Pyroblasts. These I don't. Well, at least I think you do. I know previously these affinity lists had like a lot of blue blast effects. I don't know if they still do. All right, this is good. So I'll keep this. I'm going to go Hickory Woodlot, Sandstone Needle, big score, discarding the Desperate Ravings, because they might have 3 Nihil Spellbomb. Then hopefully I can go off with this Goblin and Archomancer. It's very important to keep 7, like in these matchups, if you can, where you need to board in a lot of interaction, especially when they have like the rats as well. You really need like a hot hand in order to take down Affinity. This hand's pretty good. We'll see how the draws are. Alright, what are they doing? Alright. What am I doing? I'm playing Hickory Woodlot, and I'm passing the turn. You could play Sandstone Needle first. It doesn't really matter in this situation. I'm not playing the Thornscape out, but normally you want to play the Hickory Woodlot first because of the Thornscape. Now, if they don't tap the blue, I'm not going for the big score. I could go for an Electric Revelation, though. Yeah, they're not tapping the blue. Okay. I'll just play another Hickory Woodlot then. Shaping up okay so far. I really want them to tap that blue source so I can ramp myself with big score. We shall see what they do. Maybe they will tap out. So how do you beat a Crowd Clan Shaman out of them? The answer is... Yeah, I can't afford to play into Blue Blast here, not with a Pyroblast in hand. The answer is... you need to draw a lot of your dudes. They played a land this turn, right? Yeah. You need a lot of your fams. You need like and a lot of mana. Alright, so big score. I'm gonna discard. I really don't want to discard this Stream of Thought, but I think I have to. There we go. And now I could have discarded that Pyroblast because we are going for it. Alright, so red green. Goblin and Archomancer. Thornscape Familiar. Glimpsey Impossible. Uh-oh. Red. Discard Hickory Woodlot. Nice. Red. Seething Song. Green. Thornscape Familiar. Oh, there we go. I feel pretty safe from this position. Nice. I feel like I'm going to have to use this. It uses up a lot of mana, though. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 3 red floating after this, but it digs me 1 deeper. I think I'm going to. Blue, green, because it also lets me use that green mana, actually, so I'll have more. This. Land, nice. That was good. Seething Song. Big score. Actually, cancel. Electric Revelation, discard the Desperate Ravings. Big score, discard the Nightscape Familiar. Doesn't matter there. Metamorphose, maybe a red-blue here. Red, blue. Glimpse. I really hope they don't make me do this. I don't know why everyone makes me do it. I guess they, yeah, we'll see. Another Glimpsey Impossible. Kind of regretting discarding that stream now, but I guess way things shook out, I was always going to have to. Cancel. Big score. Discard the land. There it is. Stream of Thought, cast. Yeah, I'll target myself. Okay. Actually, not very good. I have to shuffle up both of these streams here. 2 Seething Song left. And a Seething Song. So I'm actually going like card negative here. But I don't feel safe with only 2 Seething Song left. So that's what that's going to be. So that was not a very good one of those. Let's go red here. Red. Discard. Seething Song. Metamorphose. Red. Go blue. Red. Glimpse. Soothing Song. Electric Revelations from the Graveyard, discarding the Thornscape Familiar. Electric Revelations from hand, discarding the Crevice. Electric Revelation from the Graveyard, discarding the Sandstone Needle. Oh boy. I have a lot of mana. This is my fourth song, though. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Desperate Ravings. There we go. Anamorphose. Red. Go red-blue again. Red. Blue. There we go. Glimpse. Nice. Alright. 6, so now I can go Electric Revelation. Discard the Pyroblast. There's a Stream. Stream, I could just target myself now. In fact, I have 1 Stream left. 4 Glimpses. I really should. I just don't want to... You know what, I'll just only shuffle in 1 Stream. That's what I'll do. Target myself. Shuffle back in Stream of Thought. Glimpse. Glimpse. Manamorphose. And this is a loop. Okay. Electric Revelations. Discarding here. Soothing Song. Manamorphose. Red. One of these is a Glimpse. Blue. Blue. Stream of Thought. And now we begin just to, you know, get them out. I'm just going to bring in 1 Stream of Thought for now. If they had Fairy Macabre, they would have done it earlier. And... another Glimpse. Sure, I'm at 5. I don't want to run out of stuff. Alright. Or should it be a mana? No, another Glimpse is good. Okay. I shouldn't be taking this long. I know it's fine. Okay, there we go. Soothing Song. Do I have any more easy draw 2s? No, I don't. So I am going to have to use this. Alright. Stream of Thought, cast, targeting you. Stream of Thought, Glimpse, Manamorphose, Glimpse. Hopefully be good from that. Alright. Okay. Glimpse. There we go. Manamorphose. Red. Blue and blue. And now that I have 2 Glimpses in exile, I can bring back both my Glimpses now. I mean, Stream of Thought. Stream of Thought, Stream of Thought, Glimpse, and a Manamorphose, and I'll bring back the Soothing Song on the next loop. Okay, that just makes me feel safe. Glimpse, Manamorphose, red, blue, and blue. Stream of Thought, cast, Sergeant Yule. I'll probably bring up like 2 Seething Song this time. Stream of Thought, going Stream, Glimpse, Seething Song, Seething Song. No. Manamorphose. I'm not really quite there yet. I shouldn't be taking this long. I gotta start going faster. Stream of Thought, cast. Oh, cancel. Manamorphose. Red. Blue. Blue. Glimpse. Stream of Thought, cast, targeting you. And a Seething Song. Okay. Seething Song. Manamorphose. Red. Blue. Blue. Glimpse. Seething Song. This also lets me know what they're up to, if I should be bringing in my Hydroblast or not, my Blast or not. Alright, Stream of Thought, Glimpse, Seething Song, Manamorphose. Still not quite there. Actually, we are there. I can start doing this thing. I should have done that earlier. This, red, blue, blue, Okay, Glimpse. Stream of Thought, cast targeting you. Shuffle back in, Compulsive Research, Stream. Glimpse. Okay. Stream of Thought, cast targeting you. Shuffle back in, Stream of Thought. Okay. Seething Song. Metamorphose. Red. Blue. Blue. Glimpse. Alright, Stream of Thought. Cast, target you. Shuffle back in, Stream of Thought. Seething Song. Glimpse. Okay. Stream of Thought. Cast with Replicate. Target you. Replicate it twice. Okay. There we go. Always yield. I could have done this earlier to save some time, but I'm pretty confident. I mean, I am commenting, so I'm not playing as quickly, but we shall see. Okay. 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 Compulsive Research, targeting you. Let's check out their graveyard. Oh yeah, they're the blue blasts. 1, 2, 3. They probably had one in hand too. And Breath Weapon, wow. So I think I have to go under them. That's a lot of removal. That's going to be really hard. But I don't think I really have a shot. Otherwise, I could bring in a Dispel over 1 Pyro. No. I only saw 4 of the Blue Blast effects. No, it's just too hard to get the blue mana in a timely enough fashion. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, there we go. Submit. So we kind of have to hope that they don't draw well here. They're on the play. And we saw just a ton of hate, like Breath Weapon, Crackland Shamans, Blue Blast, and everything. I'm not really all that confident about not having, what's it called in the deck? Rite of Flame, but like, what am I going to do, you know? This is a good hand. One thing that could happen is on the end step, one of their interaction, if they, let's say they only leave open 1 mana, maybe I could get them with a Siege Smash if that's not a tap land. Ooh, is this a Duress? Ooh, it's a Duress. What are they taking? Probably my Pirate's Village, if I had to guess. Or my Siege Smash. Could be a Metamorphose. Definitely not the Desperate Ravings. I don't know how I feel. Wow, they just have all the hate in the world, don't they? I guess that's what they call it, a control deck. Alright. And let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, I know it's a tough one, actually, because they have 1, 2, 3 decent choices. If they take the Siege Smash, I'm a little worried. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they took the Siege Smash. Well, maybe they just want to protect their lands. Hickory, whatever. Maybe I should have played on the Hickory Woodlot. Would I play a Thornscape Familiar out, though? Depends on what land they play. Blue land. Into Ichor Wellspring. So I'm luckily Deadly Dispute is fortunately banned. Pirate's Village, though, is not an instant, but Big Score is. So we might be able to resolve a cheeky Big Score here. If they tap out on their end step with that to like sacrifice that Ichor Wellspring. Let's see. Now they don't really have a reason to. That's pretty good. Not good enough. Now if they go Crab-Clan Shaman, then they go Crab-Clan Shaman. Wow, they're not tapping out. So they definitely have Hydroblast as well. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. I'm in trouble here. There's another mountain. I really need them to tap or something. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. They're not tapping out. Yeah, now they're drawing a bunch. Just makes it likely that they'll draw a Krauk. Maybe I should have just gone for it. But they clearly have blue blasts. I need a Hydroblast. Sorry, a Pyroblast. Unless they're just bluffing me out of this game here. Come on, tap out for something crazy. You can do it. No one wants to go to discard. If they leave 1 point of interaction up, I'm going to instant speed this big spore and hope they interact with it. I might do it regardless. Unless they go Krauk Clan Shaman and make everything extremely difficult. I really need them to tap low here. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I guess I should have responded with my big score. Oh, is that a Krauk? Yeah. Shit. So, what can I do now? I need to get him to use his Krauk. I think I'll wait another turn. It's just, I'm just in such a bad position. Thoughtcast, yeah. And they also have breath weapons too. I think I should have just gone for it much earlier, but I didn't have anything really. Okay, what's he doing here? Oh, he's tapping at a blue. Thank God. So that means he has breath weapon available. So I'm just going to do this now while there's no blue mana. And we're going to have to see if we can chain off in response. Alright, we're going to have to see if we can chain off in response. This is our window. It's not a very good window. They have 2 board wipes available, probably. Alright. Because I don't think... This reads to me like they have breath weapon plus Krauk. Why else would they tap out their blue like that? Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to play my Goblin and Archomancer. Yeah, that's what we need to do. So, or should it be Thornscape Familiar? I'll make it Thorn. No. Actually, if this is... Yeah, okay, so I'll make it Goblin and Archomancer. Like... So, Goblin and Archomancer. Let's see if we can do this. And so they have Breath Weapon, it kills for Krauk Clan Shaman. So they need to... so they really... They'll need to use this first. Alright, now I'll lead on a Glimpse of the Impossible. So I can chain off with these Manamorphose. Let that resolve. Manamorphose. Green. I'm going to go red, green. Manamorphose, green. I'm going to go red, green again. Red, green. I'm in trouble though because they almost definitely have Breath Weapon. Alright, this, that, this. I'm hoping to try and provoke them into going for a Breath Weapon now. Alright, what are they doing? Yes, they're going for it. Here's a Breath Weapon. So I let this resolve. I have no way of protecting my creature in my deck. So, okay. Alright, draw 2. I have to hit probably another Manamorphose here. Okay, that's all dead. Okay. Okay, and now I need to hit, I don't know what, Manamorphose pretty much. So I do get to do this, though. That's alright. I did hit that. Not the best. Alright, Seething Song. So I'm going to need to hit another Seething Song off of this Pirate's Pillage. 3. No, I'll need to hit... Actually need to hit more than that. Damn. Couldn't get there. Not going to sacrifice my red mana. It's not worth going for the Thornscape Familiar right now. Alright, they almost definitely have... They probably have another Krug. We couldn't get there, unfortunately. We were 1 mana short from doing something. Because we did hit the double Thornscapes, we just didn't have enough mana. Like, we needed a green mana available before we went into that songs. So they have 7 cards in hand. We almost... Well, we'll see what they do. Wouldn't say almost. There's that. Alright, 6. Discard this. There's no way. We were so close, unfortunately, but we just didn't get there. Tapping both their blue, which I like. What's this for? No, they're not tapping their blue. Blue-black. Alright. If they have another breath weapon, I'm just toast. In fact, I'm host to, like, pretty much anything they do. Yeah, I just needed I needed to hit 1 more mana so I could have had a familiar on board before the stuff went down. Because while I do have a fair bit of mana here, 3 of which is red, and it's going to cost me 2 to flash back this electric revelation. I have Desperate Ravings in the graveyard, so I guess that's what I'll have to use. Alright. Let's try it. If they have Breath Weapon, we're host. I mean, they just have so much for us. We almost got there, though. We were very close. You saw the issue of not having Rite of Flame. We were with 1 mana shy of being able to go off with the go off. Alright. Oh, not that. Undo. Blue. Flashback this. We have to do this because we need the mana. I mean, they have, like, probably have, like, Pyroblast as well and stuff. But, I mean, Hydroblast. What's this, a breath weapon? Alright, well, you gotta go for this then. Desperate Ravings in response. Do I hit a Rite of Flame that I don't discard? Sorry, a Seething Song. I do not. GG's. GG's. Okay, and concede the game. So that's unfortunate. We are now 2-2 after that one. Did I win a match there? I think I did, right? Yeah, I won 1. So it's not impossible, but it is very, very difficult. All right, hopefully I'll see you around for match 5. All right, match 5. We're going for a 3-2. I realized that last game, the line was to flash back the Desperate Ravings rather than cast the other card, because that would have given me 1 more mana, and if I got lucky and not discarded anything relevant, I could have probably landed both my familiars into the Seething Song. Or, no, I guess it would have just been 1 familiar into the Seething Song. Maybe not then. Well, then I would have hit the other... Yeah, no, then I would have... I think I had another big score effect in hand. Yeah, no, I drew into another big score effect, so then, yeah, so it would have been dicey, but I still may have been able to get there. So I'm going to lead on the Hickory Woodlock, because if this is a non-interactive match, then I want to have this Thornscape Familiar down. Uh-oh, is this Affinity? Hunting Blowgun. It is, sure is. Well, I'm also going to play it now. That is not a red land. Hopefully no untap red land. One time, no untap red land. Okay. Felt like I have to do that, by the way. God damn it. Untap red land. Every time. Never didn't have it. Let's see if they crack it. Yeah, they have two blowgun. Oh, back-to-back Affinity. This is going to be hard. They should crack it. Oh, they're not cracking it now. Well, that's good for me. All right. Bitter Reunion, then. I'm going to chain off a bit and see if I can't play through this Crowd Clan Shaman. Or attempt to. Yes. All right, Seething... Oh, wait. Seething Song. Now, unfortunately, if they choose to go for it now... Oh, they don't go for it now. Amazing. Well, I'm not going to... All right. Use a red. I'm going to go green-blue here. Nice. Seething Song first. Use the blue. Use a red. Discard Desperate Ravings. So I guess he's hoping to hold it for when I have more than one on the battlefield. There we go. Do I play this now? I think I do. And then let him blow it up. I have a lot of instant speed stuff. Yeah, sure. All right. I should have Seething Song first, because he's definitely going to do it now. Damn, that was a mistake. It wasn't worth the 1 extra mana. You should go for it now. So I'm going to have to flash back to Desperate Ravings, and then if... Actually, I can still cast Revolutionist. If... Oh my god! Alright. Well, I don't know what he's planning on doing, but this is bizarre. I guess he thinks I have a, whatever you call it. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Flash back to Desperate Ravings. Discarded a Seething Song. That's not good. Guess we'll just cast Faithless Looting from hand. Faithless Looting. I wonder if they... this might be a problem here, but we'll see. Because if they do it now, yeah, they can sack it now, make you pay the full 4. He should do it now, right? I don't know what's going on anymore. I need the big score here. Even if he wipes it now, I can... There it goes. Alright, so... He's wiping the board now. I want to be able to cast this big score. I'm not going to do anything not doing anything responsible. I'll just have to try and recover. And big score. Discard this here. I'll play a Hickory Woodlot. Pass turn. Okay. Made a lot of progress. We still have a lot of those left. I don't think I can really go for it. I also don't want to lose this, so I'm just going to play that and maybe consider going for it next turn. Let's see what they do here. Nihil Spell Bomb. Alright. Actually. Okay, well. Thornscape Familiar. This is going to be difficult. Though I do have Rite of Flame still. So maybe I can get there. I could have also just gone for a big score ramp out, but I felt like going for it now. Seething Song. Red, red. Big score. This is pretty dicey, though. Oh, no. Crap. Okay, so there's the big score. So someone called me, so I'm recording this after the fact, but hopefully I can sync this up well. Big score is floating on the stack for some reason. I don't know what our opponent's up to. They've been playing very strangely. Yeah, now they cracked the Nihil Spellbomb, which is insane that... Oh, that's right, my Revolutionist to turn before. Sorry, again, I'm back to this before. So, I'm still generating mana. I'm very concerned about more stuff. I decided to flash back a Desperate Ravings, because it doesn't really punish me here, and I just want to dig a little deeper. I discarded one Anarchomancer, but I also drew an Anarchomancer. So, take a penny, leave a penny. Wax on, wax off, it's all good. And they exile my graveyard, losing 3 Seething Song there and a Faithless Looting and probably something else. And I run out of mana. So here you could be tempted to give everything haste and swing in, which would play around like them getting creatures or creatures that will block. But it also puts me off of being able to kill them with my Seize of the Storm. So I don't give it haste because it doesn't the extra 4 damage doesn't change the clock. This is still a 2-turn clock because he deals 7. So if they brick, they're dead in 2 turns. Let's see here. What can I draw? Just another land. All right. Play the land. Swing in for 7. Or do I hold the land? You could hold the land, actually, just for having discarding stuff. I think I should play it, though, so I can put more creatures on the battlefield and keep swinging in. That seems to be my plan. I should just play this Hickory Woodlot, right? I didn't, so I don't know what I was thinking there. Probably I was kind of befuddled by our opponent's gameplays. But what do? Is it a card that can kill one of my creatures? It is an Ichor Wellspring, so I guess we're going Ichor Wellspring for Great Furnace plus Clan Shaman? I mean, that doesn't work. Okay, and they just, they also realize that, and they concede the match. All right, the game has ended. And I will have to continue commenting here, unfortunately, so that I can sync everything up. Yeah, so, yeah, they were dead next turn. I know which point I can go back to, like, the live commentary. It's when our opponent resolves a Nihil Spellbomb, because that's when I remembered to stop the audio and try again. So after last time, what happened, I realized I should probably not cut my Rite of Flame and just cut 2 lands instead, go down to 14. It is risky, particularly if they just go turn 1 Clan Shaman, and then I'm forced to kind of, like, wait until at least turn 4, and that means I'll need to hit my land drops as well, and 14 land doesn't really help. But you just kind of need that extra mana against Affinity, because they're also kind of weak to you just going off quickly. To be fair, that last game, like I said previously, I had the option of going Desperate Ravens instead, which would have given me enough mana to continue going off. Or I could have played out both of my creatures and hope they just didn't go double trigger on the Clan Shaman to the Thornscape Familiar, and try to go off as much as possible with 2 on the battlefield. But again, because they had Krark, that doesn't work very well. It's a fine strategy against just Breath Weapon, depending on what you have in hand. If you have, like, 3 of them, you could consider doing that. It really just depends on how you want to play around it. Anyway, this is a fantastic hand. I went down to 14 lands, draw 3. 3 is all I need. So, I get lucky here. But that's pretty nice. So I'm just going to play... Yeah, that's good. This is exactly what you want to see. A nice, solid hand against Affinity. And, I mean, to be fair, they have so much for you that this might not be enough. Oh, yeah, I guess I was just checking to make sure I was still recording. Again, someone called me, and I just want to make sure I didn't turn anything off by accident here. And soon we'll be back to live commentary. Just need to wait for them to play a Nihil Spellbomb, and then I can... and then we're all good. Okay, they go this, and that's a Nihil Spellbomb. Okay, they play a Nihil Spellbomb. So this is unfortunate. If they see 2 of those, I'm going to have to make them crack it in response to something that's not a Stream of Thought. They still haven't seen the Stream of Thought win condition. All right. I'm going to go Pirate's Pillage. I'm going to discard this mountain. And I'm just going to play Hickory Woodlot here. Or should it be the Crevice? I'll play the Woodlot still. I have that for black and a bunch of more treasure tokens. I really want them to tap out a red. Actually, I could have gone for it. I might... If I hit a couple more rituals, I could go for it with the Nightscape Familiar, because I'll have Regenerate up. Won't work against a Crow Clan Shaman, though, so I think I'm going to try for it next turn if they don't do anything. Like, if they just hold up 1 red. Not 2 red, though. That's a 4-mana Familiar, but I do have my Rite of Flames in the deck. Yeah, it's definitely go time next turn, depending on what happens here. Okay, there's a swamp. Is that a duress? No, they're looting away something. If it's a Crow Clan Shaman, I still go for it. Just gotta make them sack it. All right, it's go time. Okay, this black Nightscape Familiar. I can regenerate this. This. So I think I'll go Glimpse first. No. I'm going to need this Rite of Flame. I'm going to get it off the Rite of Flame. I'm going to go red-black here. All right, regenerate the Nightscape Familiar. Oh, that came in clutch. All right. Still not out of the woods yet. But this is going to help. Goblin and Archimancer. Now all of my big scores are mana neutral. Glimpse. Now they're mana positive. Green. Goblin and Archimancer. Big score. Discard Crevice. What do I have in my graveyard anyway? Alright, gotta be careful about that. Red. I want to use my Stream of Thought sooner rather than later, but that depends on if I hit a Seething Song soon. Nice. Red. Seething Song. Now I'm going to target them with my Stream of Thought because they have the Nihil Spellbomb on the table. It's better to target yourself, but unfortunately, I don't want to... I need to put good things in. Targeting you. This might make them crack their Spellbomb as well. Okay. Seething Song. Glimpse. Manamorphose. Big score. I'm putting in the Manamorphose because it's an important card for the combo. Okay. Now, Glimpse the Impossible. Alright. Electric Revelation. Discarding Electric Revelation. They could get my Electric Revelation here. Wow, that's unfortunate. I have to discard the Seething Song. Or I can go... Actually, I don't have to. But I'll lose both of these other things if I do. So I know I need to cast a Seething Song. So Seething Song. And they go for it now. Well, good call. I cannot flash those back. I daren't risk it. Oh shit. Am I actually just hosed here? Oh my... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I should have discarded the the thing, because I can't discard this Stream of Thought. I'm going to go Desperate Revelations, and if I discard this stream, I also have one stream left. That's right. I still have one stream left. Okay, Desperate Ravings. Uh-oh. Flashback Desperate Ravings. Metamorphose. Red, I'm going to go blue, blue. 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 There's a big score. Okay. Big score. Discard Pyroblast. Alright, Stream of Thought. Target myself. Put back in Stream of Thought. Glimpse the Impossible. Pirates Pillage. How many Seething Songs do they have? None. So there's 2 left in the deck. Yeah, I'm just so low on card draw. I need more card draw. Metamorphose. Actually, not Metamorphose. Big score. Okay. Now I can go big score. Discard here. Metamorphose. I go red, red. 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 I said red. Uh-oh. So here I can lose. Glimpse. That's my cat. Sorry, I'm very tense right now. Glimpse. Seething Song. Alright, I think we might have gotten out of it. We shall see. But I need to be careful here. Metamorphose. Red. I go blue, red. Blue. And red. Electric Revelation. Discarding the Desperate Ravings is too risky at this point in the game. I want to have more cards in hand for it to make it less likely I discard my Stream of Thought. Alright. He is just screaming his lungs out over there. Sorry about that. Red and blue. Pirates Pillage. I shouldn't be adding so much blue. I'm not focusing. Alright. There's a stream. Okay, Stream of Thought, cast. What do I have left in my library? It's too hard to figure out. What do I have to flash back? So I'm actually going to have to hold priority here and respond to this Stream of Thought with my other things. So Stream of Thought, cast. Target myself. Flashback Desperate Ravings. Okay. I really wanted that. Flashback Desperate Ravings. Really wanted that. Actually, no, I didn't. I need card draw. Flashback Desperate Ravings. There it is. Alright. Target myself, and that's just enough. Okay, we got there as long as I can execute properly. Okay. Stream of Thought. Glimpse. Metamorphose. Glimpse. Okay. Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. Big score. Discard. Okay. Blue. Just gonna put some more stuff in. Stream of Thought, cast. Because I have this Electric Revelation. Targeting you. So we got there on Affinity, provided I don't mess up, which I don't think I will. Just don't bring in Metamorphose and Glimpse. Okay. That should be good. Okay. I'm bringing in the big score because I have 2 things I want to discard. Right, Glimpse the Impossible. Big score. Discard the land. Metamorphose. Red. Red and blue. Stream of Thought, cast, targeting you. And we're going to bring in the Stream of Thought, the Glimpse, the Seething Song, because I have a lot of card draw now, and the Metamorphose. Okay. Oh, and our opponent conceded. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so we only got a 3 and 2 there, but we did beat Affinity, one of my worst matchups, if not my worst matchup. Of course, that it's hard. I have to recalibrate after the Deadly Dispute ban. Anyway, that was the league. Sorry for the audio issues in the middle there, but, you know, that's how it goes. All right, have a good one.